Hi guys, Dagger back here. This is part 2 of 2. I'm going to spend some cores and faceplant a few times for you. So, I talked last time about some of the teams you could use if you didn't have certain teams, or if you didn't have Ultron. So we're going to start off by taking in the symbiotes. So, I firmly believe that you want Minerva and Scientist Supreme as far away from one another as possible. Just to keep them alive. So they can't spray the heal block between the two of them, etc. You also want your most important character in the middle, as far away from the two edges as possible, usually your DPS, Ultron, Symbiote Spidey, or Hela. So I'm going to go in with this, and my Spider-Verse is only gear 10, gear 11. Symbiote is 5 gold, 4 red. Carnage is 6 gold, 4 red. I believe Venom's 7 gold, 4 red. Symbiote and Carnage are both gear 10. Venom is gear 11. So they're under geared for this, so I'm just going to kind of show you kind of how the team works. They have pretty good survivability. They just can't really dispel. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip all that. The problem is going to be keeping Scientist Supreme and friends alive. And we just need to chew through Drax ASAP. See, as you can see, Scientist Supreme and Minerva spawned with Taunt. That happens occasionally. It's really annoying when they spawn with Taunt, but not a whole lot you can do about it. As you can see, they all are pretty solid here. Alright, we got one turn left of that heal block left on Minerva to get rid of. Hopefully, well, nope, never mind, she's dead. She's real dead. Alright. Let's just do that. And now we have to hope that Scientist Supreme and her Infinite Wisdom will res Minerva before she dies. I don't think that's going to happen, if I'm being completely honest. But these symbiotes will probably carry a fair amount of the workload even at low gear here, as you can see. Now comes the annoying part when they all spawn in. So we're just going to keep just trying to chew away at them. Alright, well, Scientist Supreme is dead. So now what you do at this point, since there's not a whole lot you can do besides just hope the symbiotes are good enough, is you're just going to hit auto. We probably want them to kill Venom if possible. The heal block is that ended it right there. You need a cleanser to stay alive, otherwise they just fall over. So, as you can see, they do work. Especially if your Minerva and Scientist Supreme don't spawn with Taunt like mine did. By the way, that's sarcastic and a little satirical because the AI just kills them first. It feels like they're hard-coded to do so. So, shit, we wanted you back. We're going to drop the 3 of you out, and we're going to put in... We actually saved this squad, so I can just go grab that. So this squad right here, the Shuri Vision squad, is actually the first U7 squad I ever used. It was really good until I got Black Bolt. Heal. We'll use some heals, and we'll go in again with this team. Oh yeah, I definitely plan to use pretty much all my heals today for this video to kind of show you guys. My Asgardians are geared a little better, so hopefully they can do a little bit more. Having Greg also helps. Alright, so we want to get rid of you. Get that. Alright. Once again, Minerva spawned with Taunt, as you can see. Alright, We're just trying to burn down Venom here so he can't get his heal blocks off, even though it's on cooldown, whatever. He's still the one we just want to burn down. Alright. Now we're kind of just off to the races, I think. Yep, she's down. Drax spawned in. Now it's just trying to chew through this Drax. Alright. We got a bunch of stuns and stuff. We're moving a little bit of speed bar there. Just continuing to try and chew through this here Drax. It's going to take me a minute or two. Almost literally a minute or two. Alright. See, now Science Supreme actually has taunt. Yay. Alright. Alright, so we just need Hela to not die, basically. Don't worry, she'll die. Well, Scientist Supreme is dead. Drax is dead. Alright, let's bring back Scientist Supreme. Alright, yeah, let's just punch you real quick. Alright, we're not going to use that because now let's see if we can't get the cooldowns reset a bit. Alright. Alright, I think that's, as you can see, they work as a team. So, I kind of demonstrated what they can do as a team. I'm going to go over to Blitz, just so I have unlimited time in the squad selector. Alright. This is your basic template. If you don't have Ultron, I showed you 2 ways that it can work without Ultron. You should still just get Ultron. From here, you can put in like Mags and Juggernaut. They're both excellent at cleaning up when you preload turn meter. So basically, what I mean by that is when you die or when you time out, your opponents will have turn meter that they will then respawn in with. Magneto gains that additional turn meter from Juggernaut being present to allow him to go before them to AoE blind them so you can get your attacks off. There are some other versions where you can use... so actually, I'll just kind of show you this real quick. There's a team I use sometimes for the second boss node where it is basically just tanks. So this is a team I've used before. Like if you know you're going to two-shot something, just take like a team like this in, because this team will just never die. I mean, theoretically it could, but the premise is that you take in a team like this so it doesn't die. Shuri and Invisible Woman are 2 of the better ones. You can also take in Hela. So the way I look at it is this way. You have these 2 on the outside, and you have your DPS in the middle. It should almost always be Ultron. Like I said, if you don't have him, get him. If you can't get him, I gave you a couple options. And, well, just to kind of just be honest with you, they both require that you to Gear 13 them and, like, put T4s into them. So the last 2 spots are basically support and or tanks. So when you're going against debuff heavy nodes, you sometimes want to take an extra cleanser. i.e. JJ or Groot, Jessica Jones or Groot. Sometimes you want a second tank, so you'll take in Groot and Invisible Woman. So some of those Defender Spider-Verse nodes where there's lots of debuffs, lots of DPS, it actually makes sense to take in Groot and like Invisible Woman. Shuri is a great healer. So she's a great secondary healer against like the Miss Marvel nodes where they're just DPS and you just need to heal and get up to flex so you don't die. Human Torch is a decent DPS paired alongside Invisible Woman because he can flip the negative status effects, the debuffs that Scientist Supreme is going to give him. Captain Marvel is also a pretty good DPS that you can use, but again, not as good as Ultron. Falcon's a good support damage dealer, similar to Vision. I already kind of showcased the Asgardians. Vision's super clutch. Love Vision. Drax is a super interesting one. You can take Drax in against single target nuke groups. So, for example, if you're going in against a group of enemies that have they all have single target damage ability, they don't have a lot of AoEs, you can take in Drax. Mantis is a decent backup healer. I mean, there's a bunch of decent characters you can take in. Yo-Yo's just absurd. Colossus is fine, especially with Phoenix. So I'll just kind of leave it there. I'll leave it a little more open-ended. But just kind of try and craft a U7 team that has Minerva, Scientist Supreme on the outside, Ultron in the middle, and then try and put support and healers in the middle as needed.